Good morning, children. I hope all are very well fit and fine. Today we will discuss about average. That is a new chapter for you. Suppose you are in class 5 mathematics. You have got English 10, mathematics 10 and science 10. So what is the average of your mark? That is equal to 10 plus 10 plus 10, that is equal to 30. 30 divided by 3 is equal to 10. So answer is your 10. Like now we will discuss, suppose a car covers a distance of 324 km in 6 hours. Then we calculate the average speed of the car. And how? Do you know formula? You don't know. So now I am giving one formula. That is average speed. Average speed is equal to, what is the average speed? So what you will do first? So you will total distance covered in kilometer divided by number of hours taken. So how much total distance covered? Now 324 kilometer. In how many hours? Now that is 6 hours. So then 324 divided by 6 is equal to 54 kilometer per hour. That is the average speed of the car is 54 kilometer per hour. So to find out the average, that is one formula. That is average is equal to sum of all the given observations by number of these observations. Let us do an example. In a test, marks obtained by Kamal are given below. What are these marks? In mathematics he has got 96, in English he has got 84, Hindi 75, science 90, social studies 70. Okay, what is his average of marks? So you know what is, according to rule, that is sum of the all marks obtained. How much has obtained in all the subjects? First you add it. That is 96 plus 84 plus 75 plus 90 plus 70, that is equal to 415. How many subjects are there? The number of subjects is equal to 5. So what is the average marks? So average marks per subject is equal to, you know, sum of all given observation by number of these observations. So 415 by 5, that is equal to 83. Therefore, what question is asking you? Now, Kamal's average marks per subject is 83. Do you understand? Let us do another example. The daily earnings of a rickshaw puller during a week are first rupees 127, then 132, then rupees 110, then next day rupees 96, next day 130, next day rupees 85, next day rupees 104. So this is the 1 week, that is 7 days. So question asking you, find his average daily earning. What is it? Average daily earning. So what you, according to formula, you add all these. So total earning of the rickshaw puller in how many days? That is 7 days. So you add what are the all the earning. Rupees 127, rupees 132 plus rupees 110 plus rupees 96 plus rupees 130 plus rupees 85 plus rupees 104. That is rupees 784. Then what is the average earning per day? You know, total earning in rupees by number of days. How many days? Here is 7. Then how many total earning? 784. Then 784 divided by 7, that is equal to rupees 112. Therefore, his average daily earning is rupees 112. Next, we will do another examples. That is example number 5. Find the average of odd numbers between 20 and 30. Do you know what are the odd numbers between 20 and 30? All the odd numbers between 20 and 30, that is 21, then 23, then 25, then 27, then 29. Then how many numbers are there? Here is 5 numbers. And what is the sum of given numbers? You add all these: 21 plus 23 plus 25 plus 27 plus 29. That is equal to how much? 125. According to the rule, average of the given numbers is equal to sum of the given numbers by number of these numbers. Then what are the sum of the numbers? The sum of the numbers is 125. 120. What are the number of these? How many numbers are there? 5 numbers. So 125 divided by 5, that is equal to 25. Therefore, the average of all odd numbers between 20 and 30 is 25. Let us do some exercise questions. Exercise 60. That is your exercise 60. We will do some question answer. Find the average of 9, 11, 13, 15 and 17. So sum of all given numbers is equal to 9 plus 11 plus 13 plus 15 plus 17. So what are the number of numbers are there? How many numbers are here? Here is 5 numbers. So according to rule, you know, average of the given number is equal to sum of the given number by number of these numbers. Then what is this? 65 by total is 65 and 65 by 5 is equal to 13. This is the answer. Another example, that is find the average of the numbers, that is suppose numbers are 5 whole 1 by 3, 3 whole 1 by 2, 4 whole 1 by 2 and 4. So what are these? First what you will do, you convert all these thing, all that is the 5 whole 1 by 3, these are the mixed fraction. You convert into the improper fraction. 5 whole 1 by 3 is equal to 16 by 3. Then 3 whole 1 by 2 is equal to 7 by 2. Next here 4 whole 1 by 2 is equal to 9 by 2 and 4. Then what are these numbers? You add all these. So you add 16 by 3 plus 7 by 2 plus 9 by 2 plus 4 by 1. What is the LCM? These are the denominator are not same. Then you will take the LCM. So LCM of the 3 and 2 and 1 is equal to 6. Then 16 by 3 is equal to 32 by 6. Then 7 by 2 is equal to 21 by 6. Then 9 by 2 is equal to 27 by 6. And plus 4 is equal to 24. 24 by 6. Then their denominator are same. Then you add it. 32 plus 21 plus 27 plus 24. Total is how much? Total is 104. And 104 by 6. That is equal to 52 by, again it is divisible by 2. That's why 52 by 3. Then how many numbers are there? Now these are 4 numbers. Then you 4. Then you divide 52 by 3. Divide 4. Then you can get the average numbers. Then you know 52 by 3 in case of, in previous chapter you are already learned that in division you can change the symbol and you can change the reverse, that is 4 is equal to 1 by 4. Then you can 52 4 cancel, that is 13. Then 13 by 3, that is equal to, it is also in improper fraction. Then you can convert into mixed fraction, that is 4 whole 1 by 3. Therefore, the average of the given numbers is how much? That is 4 whole 1 by 3. That is your, do you understand all this? If any doubt, you can ask me and you learn the formula. Then thanks to watch this video. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye, dear children.